as well as the award presentation, which I'm really looking forward to. But before that, we have another very interesting presentation. I have actually attended this course before. The amiable gentleman who will be doing this presentation is actually a personal friend of mine. This time around is a man as well. We had a man present the other time, a man representing Adron Homes. He's also a man this time around. He's the editor of the Aviators magazine, and the founder of Airborne Entertainment, organizers of Aviators Night. Whatever social event it is within the aviation industry, this guy just has it within his grips. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Mr. Tony Ukachukwu. They will be presenting Finishing School and Image Booster for Airlines.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Ukachukwu. Just a moment earlier on, chatting with my colleague, last week I was asking, the MC was asking how do you link, properties and cabin crew. And I just thought they can actually do our job, and own lands and properties. So that's how I connect cabin crew and properties. Anyway, moving on. I'm here to present Finishing School. A lot of us have heard about grooming is actually part of Finishing School. I have a little time to present this. It's actually a whole day course with practicals, but I'm just going to try and just run it over. I intentionally brought my slide which I did for Virgin Nigeria in 2019. The curriculum has been upgraded, but now no one bring that upgraded course so that some airlines can come and ask me to come train them. Thank you very much. As a Igbo man, I can't carry last. Can I have this? So basically, Finishing School is about personal development. If I can take 1 minute to just tell a little story. There was a guy that wanted to fly, went for cabin crew recruitment training. The guy had a dreadlocks, very long, up to this extent, and a lot of people thought he was not going to get the job. To cut a long story short, he got the job. But the secret was, this gentleman actually believed in himself and had the persona that is what he has to offer that actually should give him the job. When he was taken for the cabin crew job, because of the grooming standard of airlines, every airline have their own grooming standard. He was asked to cut the dreadlocks to a particular length, but the young man just decided to let the dreadlocks go, and after carrying for a very long time. And that gentleman happened to be me. So what I'm just trying to say is that you have to believe in yourself and what you have to offer and bring to bear. So look is very important. Your personal development, your persona, the way you present yourself is very important. I mean, you have hard skills, swimming, teaching, and all those things you have to go to. But these days, soft skills actually sometimes sells more than hard skills. In these times, and things are changing really fast. So to start with, this training is actually like an icing on the cake. After you've gone through all the rigorous trainings of firefighting, swimming, customer service, and all that. This is like, icing on the cake for you to have an overall image persona as an ambassador of whatever airline you have. You're flying with, because once you start wearing a uniform, you represent that airline in total. I have perspective. Sometimes have low self-esteem. Maybe we're not good for the job, we can't match up, and all that. It is very important that you do stuff. There are various stuff that can actually boost your self-esteem. For one, cabin crew job is very demanding. You must have the support of family and friends, because if you don't have the love, their support, it can actually tell on your job when you go to fly. An example is, because it's very demanding, you're not always at home, and you go home, if they don't encourage you in the kind of job you're doing, sometimes it can be tiring and fatigue sets in. They have to support you to build back your self-esteem because the next day you're going back to the job. So support from family actually goes a long way to help in boosting your self-esteem. And the job, because it takes, you probably will work the whole day depending on the number of sectors you're doing, from 4 sectors to 6 sectors, minimum 2 sectors. Sometimes you have delays and all that. You leave your house 7 a.m., you're coming back maybe 10 p.m. or midnight. I mean, you are fagged out. If you don't actually have some kind of posture exercises that you do, you find out that it begins to tell on your posture, which is where posture actually comes in. The way you sit, the way you stand, the way you walk in the cabin, all these things add to helping your posture. I mean, there are some pictures about how there are tests to know that you actually had a good posture. A lot of us actually walk and we slouch, either forward or backward. There are some practical tests to test if you actually walk, upright. I have to lean against the wall to show you that. So that's part of the practical, and there's also a level, a curriculum in the segment in the curriculum which says sachet is actually how you walk in the cabin. A lot of times you see cabin crew when they walk in the cabin, they are walking like this because they don't want to hit the passengers. I mean, there are better ways you can actually sachet and walk in the cabin, and it's calculated. You walk in between the seats, you don't hit any shoulder, you don't hit anybody. But these are practical things. I don't have all the time to show this in this class. They also have grooming, which is very important. A lot of us, before we start working on become cabin crew, we have various ideas of makeup. I learned it here either by myself or somebody taught me, but they actually standards of makeup that you need to undergo. Just like my other colleague said earlier on, your makeup has to be mild. I mean, some of us, if I can do this, some of us have eyes that are away from our nose ridge, some have eyes that are close to their nose ridge. Makeup can actually help you balance this. Some people, you need some kind of makeup to highlight your cheekbones. Sometimes you have stuff you want to do. I don't want to go deep into makeup, but this is actually a deep part. I mean, it's not for the ladies. Now, in this grooming thing as well, you see people, they are neatly dressed, but you see them, they are sweating on their armpits. For example, it's not that they didn't put roll on, but you see that the thing is, you need to know which is antiperspirant and the one that is deodorant. A lot of us just go and buy it in the market and we just put it, and we're sweating on our uniforms. Not that you're not neat, not that you're smelling, but you just don't look good when you see it. I mean, some of us also come from religious background, they don't use perfumes. I've trained people to say, no, my religious perfumes, I can't use perfume. There's one that actually said that it's okay for her to have hair on her armpit. So you hear all sorts. So basically, okay, we are back. So basically, this training is for every uniform wearing staff of an airline, from cabin crew to ticketing. So, like I've been saying, this articulate etiquette according to Nigerian legal standard. I mean, that was for that airline, but I'll just say generically. I'm very proud of this airline that I've worked with. They set the standard for things that are happening now. However, this model has been upgraded for other airlines as well. Know how to deal with passengers with self-esteem. Then how posture helps you exude confidence. Posture actually helps you exude confidence. There's a way I'll come to you and I'm talking to you, the way I'm standing or looking at you helps me to communicate with you better. I've talked about, okay, this is not a safety training, of course. It's just a training that just helps you improve yourself personally. I've had all those safety trainings and all that, just like I've mentioned. So you have etiquette, self-esteem, poise, grooming, posture, and sachet. Etiquette, I mean, how you greet passengers. You don't get that in your teaching of stuff. You have to learn how to actually greet passengers. offering hospitality, refraining from insult and prying curiosity. Now I'll go to the last one, accepting gifts or favors with humility and to acknowledge them promptly with thanks, or refusing the gifts politely, depending on the airline now. I mean, I don't know if they will allow you to accept gifts. There's, however, a way to accept. Then it is wrong to accept gifts. However, there's also a way to turn down gifts from passengers. Self-esteem, I talked about support and family, physical attractiveness, academic competence. Somebody actually mentioned it. You have to have some basic, requirements. You have to go to school. Sometimes they think people are dropouts and they are not graduating, but it's all they make. I mean, most of my colleagues will all graduate. I mean, the basic requirement there in my airline, but you must have, gone to university, gaining others approval. They're going to points. Of course, you need to exercise. The job is very demanding. You need to find time. In my former airline, I was talking about I pushed an idea to the management about BMI, basic mass index. Sometimes you see crew when they get on the job, they are slim. On the job, they start to gain weight because they eat irregularly at all times and they begin to add weight. And I actually thought they should do some kind of exercise in-house on the airline so that the basic mass index can actually be checked, which overall can help reduce the fuel that the aircraft burns, because weight actually helps you burn more fuel. But anyways, that's another level. So ballet helps cognitive ability, emotional control. You have to control emotion. There was a time somebody was talking to me on the aircraft and was hitting insults on me. I forgot I was wearing uniform. I was almost getting out of the aircraft to smash on this guy, and my pastor just reminded me, Tony. I just got back. You have to learn to control your emotions. So cultivate good posture, which is you have to find cognitive sports and exercises to do to help with your point. Grooming. So according to airlines, of course, short nails, shaving beards. I got my job with dreadlocks. However, when I started flying, I had to cut my dreadlocks to the grooming standard of that airline. Your face makeup, I talked about the skin basics. You have to know what kind of cream works for you. You don't have a dry skin. You gotta take, the one that is for oily skin. You must be aware when you go to make, your shopping for your cream. Eyeshadow tips. I can't go into all this. Eye basic, lip liner, oral hygiene. I've already talked about, your habits and stuff. And sometimes, if, for example, your colleague comes and your colleague has mouth odor, how do you tell your colleague that he or she has mouth odor? And you guys are here sitting and you're briefly ready to go to a flight. What do you do? Anyway. So I talked about posture. This is slouching forward, this is slouching backward, this is actually the right posture. If you want to do a test when you go home, go by the wall, lean against the wall with your foot to the wall and your head to the wall. That is the actual frame you should have. Come out with that frame. You should actually be walking that. It will be very uncomfortable because over time, you learn to slouch or backward or forward. But however, that will help you to have a good posture. Because the vertebrae actually in S form, you need to always make it to stand erect. Good posture. In the cabin crew, in the aircraft when we are doing demo, cabin crew pick up their demo equipment in the various forms. You see some girls going like this, and some guys going, however. There's a particular way to go so that it helps your posture. As a girl, really, as a lady, you should be able to go this way. You have passengers looking at you, don't go this way. So you don't really do stuff. There's actually a wide posture. There's a wide posture for the ladies, which is actually like this. I've been teaching that to take me time. Okay, for the lady, for the guy, then this is the sachet. This is actually the practical part of it. If I begin to take the practical, we will not go home today. Actually, Sorry, there's actually a way that you need to work on the cabin for customers to actually know that. I mean, a couple of people have gone through that training here and they can recognize. Anyway, that is it. Keep your head up and eyes looking straight ahead. Avoid pushing the head forward. Keep shoulders properly aligned with the rest of the body. It's actually a skill. A lot of people don't know how to walk. It's a problem. Okay, I think that's the last slide. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Okachuku. Thank you.